Easy. History class will be a lot easier. Welcome back to your weekly alternate history. Hello everybody, welcome back to your weekly alternate history. Last time I asked you guys, what is your alternate history if the Second Balkan War didn't happen? Because some great responses here, and let's read them. If the Second Balkan War didn't happen, Otto will need a few more years to fall. Who knows? Liberland will gain independence in 1950 and take all the land in the Balkans. That is how it stayed to this day. But I don't think Liberland was created during 1915, and the idea was never mentioned until later, was it? Oh well, let's just move on. Here's my vision of what will happen if the Second Balkan War never happened. Serbia will honor the Macedonian partition agreement between them and Bulgaria, thus preventing the war. The territorial dispute between Bulgaria and Romania will end most likely in a war that won't be as destructive as the Second Balkan War, but will most likely end in a Bulgarian victory. Romania will join the Central Powers in World War I and will lose more land to the Allied powers, mainly to Serbia or Bulgaria, or even both, or will have a military size restriction. The rest of the Balkans' history will be the same, except for some territorial differences from our timeline. Interesting. Bulgaria and Romania would still go to war over their disputed land, and Romania will win the war due to the high ethnic population of Romanians living in the provinces of Silistra and Dobrich. The Ottoman Empire would collapse and split into the United Arabian States, Mesopotamia, the Kingdom of Israel, and the Republic of Anatolia. Heads up, I will make an alternate history of this that goes like this to the modern day. I gave you that advertisement. The Second Balkan War didn't happen, but instead the Balkan nations worked together against Austria-Hungary. However, the Ottomans want to take their former Balkan territory back. This is part of World War I, but now with Bulgaria on the Entente side wanting to keep their land and take Istanbul. With aid from Russia, they fend off the Ottomans and can focus on one front, which they later win. The Great Depression doesn't have that much impact as the Balkans weren't dependent on US aid. Their citizens were proud and almost everyone was employed. However, the rise of fascists ended this paradise, and Germany and Italy together destroyed the Balkan nations. World War II after some years end. No Yugoslavia and the Balkans are just neutral. This is the golden age for the Balkans. Would the world be better like this? Who knows? If the Second Balkan War didn't happen, obviously Bulgaria become superpower in Balkans. In World War I, Bulgaria helps more in the front, Western Front, Italian Front, etc. However, Central Powers still lose. Bulgaria is in civil war after World War I. Turkey declares war to take back Thrace. Bulgaria is neutral in World War II, but is mostly supporting the Allies in Cold War. Balkans are an Eastern Bloc. After Cold War, NATO supports the rebels, and there is Bulgarian civil war like Yugoslavia. Modern day is the same, but with more population. Serbia honors Macedonian agreement, and most of Macedonia cedes to Bulgaria. Albania is not created. After Gavrilo Princip kills Franz Ferdinand, the Balkan League supports Serbia, and Ottoman supports Austria-Hungary. Serbia keeps the front line against Austria-Hungary. Romania wants whole Dobruja region, so they declare war on Bulgaria. Greece takes Izmir while Bulgaria fully humiliates Romania. Then Austria-Hungary and the Ottomans surrender. Serbia gets Vojvodina and Bosnia. Greece takes Minor Asia and Bulgaria takes Wallachia and European Turkey except Istanbul, which goes to Greece. Cannot imagine what those borders look like on a map, but I think it would look a bit messy. Did you see this on Historium? Wait, how did you get in the comments? If the Second Balkan War, as we know it, didn't happen, then it could have happened the next year, and the year after that. Only way for it to be prevented is that Serbia agrees to give up Northern Macedonia to Bulgaria, which will probably look weird on the map. Although if so, Serbia would have taken over Albania to connect with Southern Macedonia, so the Second Balkan War would still happen. That is some interesting theory to think about. And finally, in this scenario, is Bulgaria fine with the shares of the spoils of the First Balkan War? Let's begin. Bulgaria and the rest of the Balkans became very very peacefully. Were very peaceful. When Franz Ferdinand was shot dead and Austria-Hungary declared Serbia war, the rest of the Balkan quickly joined. The Ottoman Empire joined Austria's side, and this made that the Balkan states had the common enemies. Of course was Russia, France, and Germany in this war. After the war became Bosnia independence and quickly joined the alliance known as the Balkan League. Serbia, Montenegro, Albania, Greece, Bulgaria, and Romania. But after the fall of the Ottoman Empire and Nazi Germany, the alliance broke down. They had no common enemy and too many differences. I guess the ending is a bit reasonable. Too many differences. And that is all for this week's video. For next week is more related to the Roman Empire. As some of you may know, during the fall of the Roman Empire, the Eastern Roman Empire fought with the Vandals a couple of times before 534. In one of these battles, known as the Battle of Camp Bon in 468, the Eastern Romans attacked the Vandals. Gaiseric, the leader of the Vandals, quickly surrendered, and the Eastern Romans gave them 5 days to plan out their surrender. However, in those 5 days, Gaiseric plotted a brilliant sabotage against the Romans, and then they sent flaming ships to destroy the Roman fleet. In the end, the Romans were defeated. Now my question for you is, what if the Romans decided to ignore this surrender and just wiped out the Vandals? How would that change the world? You could tell me how this impacted the future, or how would this change the history of the fall of the Roman Empire. So that is it, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Bye bye.